One thing that does not get discussed to denture wearers by their dentists is, when should you replace your dentures? It's not something that comes up. A lot of people don't realize that they need to replace their dentures at some point. The average for replacing your dentures is 7 to 10 years. Some people may need to replace their dentures sooner than that. Other people may not have to replace their dentures till after the 10 years. You should be seeing your dentist annually. A lot of people don't do that, but you should still be seeing your dentist annually. One, so that they can monitor your gums, your tongue, and all of the areas of your mouth to make sure that there is nothing going on. We are still susceptible to mouth cancer and also to gum disease. So you should still be seeing your dentist annually. They can also let you know if your dentures need a hard reline or if they need replaced. Other signs that your dentures need replaced are if your teeth are starting to wear down. These are my old dentures. If your teeth are starting to wear down, you should replace them. And if they are suddenly not fitting well, if they are very snug and then you're 7, 10 years down the road and they are no longer fitting well and you are having to use adhesive, if you were not using adhesive, or if you were using adhesive and you have to use more adhesive and you are finding that liquid is getting underneath your dentures, you need to talk to your dentist about that. You may need a hard reline or you may need your dentures completely replaced. I had my first pair of dentures, which I just showed you, for 14 years. And I did not see a dentist for 14 years. I saw the dentist for an exam in December of 2006. I got my immediate dentures in January of 2007. I got my perms 6 months later, and I did not see a dentist again until February of 2021, when I went in to discuss replacing my dentures with my dentist. I knew for 6 years that my dentures needed replaced. I knew it. They were not fitting well. My adhesive had to be replaced once. I had to put adhesive on my dentures at least once a day. Like, I put it on once and then I had to put it on again. And then chewing, my teeth started to wear down. And I noticed about 8 years into wearing dentures that they were wearing down, and they kept wearing down and wearing down and wearing down even more and more. I started eliminating a lot of foods from my diet. I went mostly to soft foods, and I didn't even realize that I was doing it until I got my new dentures, which have full-size molars. I've had them for almost 2 years. They are not wearing down. My molars still have the divots in them, and they're doing great, but I did not realize how much food that I had given up. And that's another sign. If you find yourself not able to eat foods that you were able to eat before, that's a sign that your teeth are wearing down on your dentures and you need to look into replacing them, because how we chew our food is very important. You do not want to go back to what it was like to have immediate dentures, which is what I was living with for the last couple of years that I had my dentures. And I didn't even realize that. I was talking to my friend Ashley last night, and that's what I compared it to. My dentures had worn down, they were ill-fitting, and I was at that stage where a lot of people are when they have immediate dentures. I was having to reapply my adhesive during the day. I couldn't eat a lot of foods that were chewy. If they were crunchy, if they, a chicken fried steak, salad. There were a lot of things that I had given up, and I didn't even realize how much I had given up until I got my new dentures in April of 2021. Really didn't fully appreciate how much food that I had given up until the last year and a half, because I've been eating things that I had given up for a long time. Pizza, cheese sticks, onion rings, bagel and cheese sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches, just a lot of things that I could not eat when I had my previous dentures. I can eat with these. I had not realized how much food I had given up. But if you are changing your eating habits because your dentures are not chewing your food correctly, that is another sign that you need to replace your dentures. I knew, and like I said, I knew for a long time that my dentures needed replaced. By the time I replaced them, I was so afraid that every bite that I took was going to break my dentures. You can see on these back molars here and there that they have worn off of the base. They should be over more, but they have worn off of the base. This was a sign that my dentures needed to be replaced, but I did not. I was afraid of my smile changing. I was afraid of having to relearn new dentures. I was afraid that I would go a time period without dentures while I was getting new dentures. And all of that was very stressful, so I put off replacing my dentures. I should not have. I should have been seeing a dentist annually, but my dentist in 2007 did not tell me, hey, come back next year. Nobody talked to me about that. And the people that I knew who had dentures did not go to the dentist, so I did not go. Do not do that. Go to the dentist once a year. It's very important to do that. And talk to your dentist about when you may need to replace your dentures. It's very important. You want to have dentures that are chewing your food correctly, that are fitting well, and there may come a time between 5 and 10 years, or maybe a little past 10 years, when your dentures are going to need replaced, but they will need replaced at some point. So I just want to go ahead and do this video and talk about that. I'll talk to you later. Bye.